Bro fist to you all! 4 days, motherfuckers! 4 days it took for the t-shirt to arrive from the Blizzard EU store. Mad impressed. I was expecting like 2 weeks at a minimum. 2 weeks or something like that. 4 days. Definite streamer privilege on show. Once again, they found that order. You know it. They were like, we better rush this motherfucker out for daddy. Otherwise, he's going to be shitting all over us. He's going to make a video. It's going to be like, BFA's crap. Yeah, EU stores crap, right? It's going to be the whole fucking shebang, man. But no, they laid it down. 4 days, it arrived. Fits a treat as well, so I don't care that you can see through it. I fucking like it, man. I've got my my whole Argus is all fucked up t-shirt. I love it, baby. Command and Conquer's back. Hoorah! Mobile game. What? God damn. The hype. I mean, from 0 to 100 to 0 again, so fast. Jesus, it was like being flashed by a supermodel. That's what it felt like. It was like being flashed by a supermodel. It was like, oh no. You motherfuckers. Like I said on Twitter though, Dungeon Keeper worked out really well, so I'm not that worried. Right? I'm not worried. Oh my god. Jokes aside, I thought EA did alright. I did. I thought EA did alright. It wasn't sports heavy. They'd spread the sports shit out. Of course they're going to show it. And they had that woman who, man, I wanted to give her a hug. That German lady with Sea of Solitude. I was like, come here, I just want to hold you. You like, you care so much. Oh, Unravel 2 looks popping. Gonna have to get my boy Andy in on that shit. Gotta get my boy Andy in so he can play some sweet Unravel 2. It's like, it's finished. The game's out. Like, that's awesome. That's so good. I thought they did pretty good. Yeah, Star Wars was cool. That guy was like, we're really sorry. Oh, man. That guy was like, hi, I forget his name. It was like, I'm Carl from DICE or whatever. And, I'm responsible for Battlefront, and we're really sorry. We're really sorry. So we're going to do all the shit you wanted us to do in the first place. We're really sorry. But the game actually looks really good. Like, Andy's played it. Andy says it was actually, gameplay-wise, it was fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But obviously, we didn't play it on stream for the obvious reasons. So it looks kind of like, it looks like it could be all right. I'm interested in giving it another blast. Yeah, sure. I'll check it out. I thought EA did all right. Compared to normal, I mean, we've still got the Ubisoft cringe fest, but the reason we're talking about this, of course, is in just under an hour, in 57 minutes from right now, Microsoft has a miracle to pull off, a fucking miracle to achieve, and I can't wait. Like, I just can't wait to see what are they going to do to rescue this disaster of a console that they've got their hands on, man. I'm excited for it. It's either going to be just an absolute spit roast of a fire into the ground. Like, it's just going to be like a Zeppelin crashing into the ground. Or they're going to be like, we got this. Like, we released a brand new console, Xbox One X, and there was no reason to buy one. So, you know, we've got this console, man. We can do something with it. Halo 6, maybe. I won't be too hype on the Halo thing. But we'll see. We'll see. They have the most powerful console on the market. They have that, right? They have the beast. It's more powerful than the PlayStation 4 Pro, but they have no games. And that's an issue with a gaming console. It really is. It's a big problem with a gaming console is you've got no games to play on it. And Sony's just like, what? I'm Sony right now. I'm like, what you got? What you got? Oh, what's that? Gears of War 4, huh? Detroit Become Human. What else you got? What else you got? Bloodborne? Got that? No, you not got that. Okay. What about Horizon? You got that? No, you not got that. Final Fantasy? You got that? No, you not got that. Spider-Man? You got that one? No, you not got Spider-Man. Oh, okay. Tricky. Oh, Sea of Thieves. Oh, Grats. Yeah. God of War, you got that? No, you not got that. Sea of Thieves, though. You got that. State of Decay 2. Right? So, I don't know. And they also have Kojima coming up. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in an hour. Anyway, that's not why you're here right now. It's not why you're here right now. Because I have in front of me, I'm just going to kick off with this story. This is one of those stories where I'm like 50-50 as to whether we're even allowed to read it. So if the stream goes off, the Twitch admins do come in here every now and again. What up, players? I don't know, man. We're going on a weird road. I'm just gonna say this. Where's my weebs at? Because I'm gonna need your help. I need your help, weeb guys. I do. I don't judge, man. I don't judge what you're into. I don't give a fuck. If you like Taylor Swift, that's on you. So I need my weebs. I need them big time. I think we can get away with it. I think we're all right. But it's going to get weird. It's going to get weird. I'm just telling you now, it's going to get weird. Yeah, you guys know your weeb shit? Awesome. Because there's going to be mention of shit that I don't know what it is, and I'm 100% not allowed to Google it and show it on stream. I'm 100% not, so I need you guys. Like, I need my LARPers. I love my LARPers. You guys are awesome. I still want to go and just try it out. I don't think I'll be into it, but I want to be there and just experience it for myself. And the RPers, all you guys, I love you guys. I need your help today. All right, then. This is from Russia. It is. Why is he shitting on Taylor all of a sudden? Sorry. I'm not a fan of Tay-Tay. That's all right, man. Unsubscribe. Do that. Do the WoW thing. Make a thread. I don't know. Okay. Hollow Preacher, a big shot vodka to that ghosty. He's not here. It is a Sunday night. My man's not here. He's not here. I want to show you something. Sorry, I'm off book. I'm kind of excited because it's Sunday. I'm not streamed for like 2 days. I get full of giddiness. Sorry. Look what we've got for the TDP. Like, I know part of it's invisible, but this is going to have all the classes on WoW in it. And for the TDP, so I don't just play the specs that I like, right? Which is a big thing. People are like, stop playing the shit you like, Mike. Play the shit as well. We're going to spin the wheel. We got a wheel! Look at that! It's going to have all the classes on it, whatever it lands on, that's what we're going to do. So we can get a good mix. Look at that. It's fucking awesome, right? It's massive, though. It's really too big. But I think it's going to be fun. We're going to spin the wheel. So we can do it proper. So it'll like turn up on like a class I hate, right? It'll be like BM Hunter. I'll be like, oh no. But the wheel is gospel. We must praise the wheel. Bow down to the wheel. Anyway, all right then. Hollow Preacher, a big shot vodka to Ghosty. I am writing from Ukraine. And for your better understanding, I was introduced to Drama Time because he was a member of a previous Drama Time involving roleplay, right? So I am the guy who left the guild for RP adventures in the story titled Raiders Saga, right? So we said during that story, we would praise the wheel. We would love to know what RP guy got up to. So our author of that story got in contact with our RP god, and he did write as a story. So thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I was surprised to hear my friend's story and decided that I should tell you my drama tale. I believe that he would hear this as a fan of yours and remember those days. Our story is called The Anime Girl. Fuck my life, man. I'm not going to joke with you guys. I've read this story. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking nuts. Okay, as you might remember from our previous story, we had a comp of IRL friends. And we bounced with each other, right? One of the main topics of these jokes was the previous author. Because he watched anime. He fucking loves his anime. He fucking loves it. We often laughed at him and even abused him. In a bants way, of course. Because he was a fan of the anime. Despite him not really giving a fuck, right? Didn't give a shit. He's comfy with his anime vibes, man. He's embraced the inner weeb. He loves that shit. As a true asshole that I was, I also made fun of him all the time. But here's the twist. Secretly, I fucking love anime. I fucking loved it. But I didn't want to be the target of all the anime jokes. This start of this story takes place in early Mists of Pandaria. Yeah, it's closet anime, man. Closet weep. The story takes place in early Mists of Pandaria, where I decided to take a little break from my World of Warcraft because pandas. Now, I find it odd that a fan of a weeb would turn away from the pandas. But hey, I'm not judging you, right? I'm not saying. At this time, I discovered, wait for it, right? Anime club in my city. Please send me pictures. I don't want to mock it. I won't show it on stream. I promise you. I'm just super curious. I could Google it, but it's going to get weird. I just want to know what it's like. I just want to know. I really, really want to know. Just for my private collection. All right. Anime club organized regular meetings 2 to 3 times a week, right? To play games, watch movies, anime, read manga, and even cosplay parties. Yeah? Fucking proper. I thought this would be a good place to find new friends and share my interests. Correct! That's what these clubs are for. Sure, in high school we'd take the piss out of chess club or whatever, but if that's your jam, that's your fucking jam. And you go and enjoy it with other people. Hell, we play WoW. It's so nerdy. It really is, right? Look at Taliesin, who's the voice actor for fucking... Just look at it, right? You know what I mean? It's Nerdfest. Nerdfest, ask me about the block and the Global Cooldown. I'll tell you all about it, dude. If I had Global Cooldown Club, I would go to Global Cooldown Club. Take me a while to get in. But once I was in, I'd be in, right? I'm just saying. When I first walked into Anime Club, there was 12 people sitting on a round table, King Arthur style, with books and comics instead of swords. They were passionately discussing something when I interrupted them. Is this the Anime Club? Are you open for new members? Oh, yes. And you're welcome. Said the guy that I will soon find out to be is the founder of the club. It's Cloggy. That's right. It's Cloggy. He is Weeb Central. Cloggy. Cloggy found me a chair and started introducing everyone. I almost immediately saw a guy who was staring at me. It was my IRL friend that I had been taking the piss out of for a long time. And the author of our previous story, it was Jarasco. I was so full of shame. I couldn't look at him. I knew the conversation was coming, but I wasn't ready to have it yet. Outed, boys. Out of the closet, here you come. However, during the introduction stage, Cloggy presented someone to me. Presented someone to me, but he didn't say one name. He said 2 names of this person. One of the names was a regular name, but the other was a Japanese name. Soon I came to introduce myself, and at the end of my introduction, Cloggy had this to say to me. If you are planning to stay with us on a regular basis, you need to create yourself a character that you will roleplay with. His name must be sound or be equal to a Japanese one, and your character shouldn't be overpowered with superpowers or be godlike. We, as a club, roleplay as a family, with our individual and group interests, professions and activities. The profession of your character may be, for example, a construction engineer. That you must be competent enough to answer questions related to this topic and perform actions, if needed, related to it. Your dress should fully represent your character. When role-playing with other people IRL, you will make sure never to go out of character at any cost. Your emotions and actions should be fully related to your character, and showing IRL behavior can have negative influence on our club. If a character you want to roleplay with is currently busy with another person, you should join their group or wait until that desired person is free. You should not act violently to other characters. Role-playing as murderers, serial killers, or addicts is forbidden. Our meetings are free of all alcohol. However, if you want to role-play as a drunkard, you should only act drunk and not actually get drunk. Showing to any kind of meetings while actually having drunk alcohol will be a permanent ban. Our next roleplay meeting will be at weekend. You can come there while being yourself and see how things are going, but when interacting with other characters, you should act like a total stranger to us, as in character, this will be the first time we've ever met. Is that clear? Are we all up to speed on what's going on? Oh, shit. Oh, oh, man. I don't know. I'm in. I need to be there. I need to see what it's like. I want to go. I want to figure it out. I was a little overwhelmed by what Cloggy has said, but it sounded like a lot of fun. So I said, yeah, all right then, we're going in. He gave me an address for the roleplay meeting. It turned out it was his apartment. Shockingly. Honestly, it was a little bit weird to me, but I really wanted to see what the meeting was like. Don't we all? We absolutely all want to be there. We do. We're just a fly on the wall. I'll dress up if you want. I'll be Chibo, the YouTube guy. That's my roleplay character. It's not that creative, I'll give you that, but I can answer questions. The rest of that meeting had nothing special with it. We talked anime, we played some board games, we watched a movie. After the meeting ended, Cloggy came to me and asked... Oh, no, not Cloggy. Jarasco. Jarasco came to me and asked and says, what are you doing here? I had to admit, I've been watching anime for a while, and I really like it. He said I was a hypocrite and a douche, but in the end, welcome to the club. Right? That's it. We're in. We're anime brothers now, boys. We're anime brothers. We're connected. I asked him about the club, and he told me that he helped Cloggy organize the club, since they've known each other for a while. I also asked advice for my character, but he told me to look first. The day of the roleplay meeting. Here we go. Are you ready? I was nervous. They asked me to come 15 minutes later than everyone else. I knocked on the door, and it was opened by a girl in a waitress dress. Oh, yes. It's everything we dreamed. It's everything we dreamed. Hello, my name is Misa. Come and have a sit. It is said that way. Like, I'm not making that up or any means. Look, I'm just going to post it here. Come and have a sit is what it says. That could be because our man's from the Ukraine. It could be like some sort of racist thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm just reading the story as it's written, all right? I'm just reading it as a story. I don't know if it's a girl. Oh, it says a girl. Yeah, a girl in a waitress dress. All right. It's Misa. I was red as hell. And moreover, I was definitely aroused by the girl in the waitress dress. I got a chair and Misa gave me a cup of tea and cookies. Let's, I think we're going to have, who's going to be our girl? Let's go with, I mean, I need a girly name. Where's the girly names? Luna, it's you. Sorry. No, it's Luna. It's got to be Luna. It's got to be my girl, Luna. Stay with me, Luna. Stay with me. Let's not go, Zo. No, I don't think so. I think you're right there, Zo. Okay. I got a chair and Luna gave me a cup of tea and cookies. I started looking at what was happening. Even though I saw only a few people, it gave me the general idea of the meeting. They enjoyed what they were doing, and I think that's right. I think that's correct, right? No, Luna, this definitely works out well for you. 100%. They were having fun, right? You can all sit and judge, but these guys are having fun. Everyone had their role, and they had something they could do with it. Everyone prepared something to bring to the meeting and share it for interest and fun. They were talking to each other like they were a real family, right? So we're role-playing as an actual family. I was sitting in the chair and wanted to see every room, but I was shy. But Luna came up to me. I think this is... It's hard to tell. I think this is Luna. Excuse me, sir. I'm Luna-chan. I'm looking for my brother, Kuru-kun. Can you please help me find him? I was stunned. I had never, ever seen this girl so beautiful like this. Her big green eyes, was staring at me, crying for help. She was so cute. I couldn't refuse to help. Oh, Luna. Luna. As I soon discover, she role-played as a 10-year-old sister who goes to school. A little bit weird for a grown girl, I thought. But onwards we go. Now I tried to help her. Sure, I said. Do you know where he might be? Come with me and help. She actually wanted to introduce me to everyone. So I had to walk with her and talk with every member of the family. I walked through rooms, talked to everyone. I've learned about all their professions and roles. There was a painter, an engineer, a model, a chief, a drunkard, a teacher, a gamer, an ex-prostitute. We eventually found Kuro. Kuro-kun was Jurasko. Oh, we need a new girl. Okay, we're going with who's being brave. We need a new girl. Let's go with Narvex. You're in. Let's go. Narvex, you're in. Who's brave? Yeah, I know, right? Okay. He was in a company with Narvex, laying on a sofa. Luna happily runs towards him and asked him to help with homework. He agreed, and Narvex walked away to talk with other people. I didn't know what to do, and I tried to stay in the company of Jurasko and Luna. Kun and Chan. Excuse me, I said. Maybe I can help with homework. First of all, Jurasko said, thank you for finding my little sister. I was worried about her. Secondly, I don't think you're capable enough to help her with 10-year-old homework. Besides, I don't even know you, so you can't be trusted, right? RP to the core, boy. And at last, Luna-chan, what did I say about talking to strangers? Excuse me, brother. She sounded so guilty. It will never happen again. Naughty Luna. Right? Naughty Luna. At first I felt offended a little bit, but then I remembered that in roleplay terms, I was a total stranger to them. Furthermore, what I'd heard while going back to my chair, they were studying Japanese together, so I really wasn't capable of doing that homework. I spent some time in my chair talking to different people who asked a view from the side, and then it was dinner time. They invited me as well. However, they would only refer to me as Sir since I hadn't yet chosen my roleplay name. Yeah, early days, boys, right? Not committed just yet. When people started to leave, I looked at my watch. I was with them for more than 7 hours, doing nothing, and I enjoyed it. They had their own little world, and I wanted to be a part of it. When everyone left, Cloggy and his wife asked me, so what do you say? You guys are cool. I was really excited. When's the next meeting? 2 weeks. You need to develop a story for your character for a proper introduction, and you need to pay. You need to pay 50 UAH for food and stuff. So you have to pay to roleplay, right? It's not a game, right? You've got to commit hard cash. I don't know how much 50 Ukrainian thingies is. 50 UAH in real money. £1.43. It's £1.43. Oh wow, that's big money. £1.43. Oh my god. Oh shit. Woo! I can't commit to that, dude. Oh man. £1.43. Jesus Christ. All right, what's that in dollary dues? I imagine we got some Team America here tonight, right? £1.43 in dollars, like $2. It is. It's $1.92. We'll call it $2. Keep the change. Yeah, keep the change. Keep the change. Good shit. Fine, I said, and went home. I spent the next few days thinking about two things, right? Focus, two things. I wanted to develop a really good backstory for my character, but I couldn't come up with something interesting. I was used to role-playing, but I was fighting monsters, beasts, dragons. I was a heartbreaker and a white knight for everyone. Role-playing as a regular man was weird to me. But seeing all these people having fun, I thought I'll come up with something. The second thing I, of course, was thinking about was Luna-chan. Her IRL name was Lunacia, is what we're going to use, but it's a very Ukrainian name. She had a perfect body, beautiful eyes, cute voice. I was jelly that she is spending time with Jurasko, but not me. So I decided I wanted her. But first, I needed to know about the relationship with Jurasko. We met the next day and I asked him for an advice about my character. That's how he's rocking in, right? He's rocking in. Have you got any advice from my roleplay backstory? He told me just do what I like. The world is your oyster. And find some interesting information about it. I told him about my idea. Now, what do you guys think of this? Can I get a score out of 10? 10 being the best. I think the backstory of my character is going to be a bookworm. And I could tell people about interesting books I've read. And maybe make some events about anime club reading books. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Absolute unit. What a ledge. What a ledge. I need a beer. I'm getting a beer. This is fucking too much. I'm getting a beer. I can't hack it. All right. Okay, I'm ready. We're doing it. Let's have a bit. Kind of Carlin for the men. All right. Baby sham for the girls. All right. Okay. He liked my idea of a bookworm and advised me to create quizzes and quests related to books. Right? Cheers, lads. Cheers to all my fellow Euros who can enjoy a beer at this time. Bottoms up, girls. I asked him, what's your role play then, Jurasko? He told me that he is Jurasko-kun, wise and lazy ex-scientist who lives on his parents' allowance. If I could choose any fantasy to live out, that would be the one. That would be the one. Then I asked him about Lunacia. He told me that they meet 2 to 3 times a week to study Japanese. This was a good sign for me since they're meeting only at anime club, right? What's Jurasko's voice, do we think? Do you like her? He asked. She's nice. Maybe I should invite her somewhere. Good luck. Lunacia will be mine, I thought. With this in mind, I visited the next meeting. During that evening, we discussed Naruto. The whole meeting had been foreshadowed to refresh ourselves on Naruto for everything we needed to discuss. The conversation on Naruto lasted 2 hours until we met a final conclusion that Naruto sucks. Oh, bastard. Bastard. The vote was delivered, boys. The vote was delivered. At the end of the meeting, I wanted to talk to Luna, but I didn't know what to say. In World of Warcraft as role-playing, I was a lover who got the hearts of princesses. In reality, I was a virgin wanker. But eventually, I grabbed my balls by the hands and I said to her, "Hi, Luna." "Hello," she said in her cute little voice. Fuck. How are you doing? Good. Are you busy today? Yes. I'm going to see Sasha. I was broken. She was going to meet a boyfriend. But only for a moment. Sasha has a boy's and a girl's potential name. And her Sasha was female. Did you want something? She continued. Would you like to take a walk in the park tomorrow? She thought for a while. And I even prepared myself for the worst. But then she did reply, "Okay, but only till 9 p.m. My mum will kill me if I'm late." I was so happy. This was the most beautiful girl I've ever encountered, and she was going on a date with me. The next day we met in the park near her home. We walked and walked and walked, talked about interests, ourselves. She was 17, studying, doing regular stuff. I was falling for her. She was smart, beautiful, and an interesting person. The desire of making this girl mine only grew. And then we got to anime. I told her that my favorite was Death Note. And it was the best anime for me. It spoke to me. She said she had seen it, but then she started talking about her favorite anime. Yosuga no Sora. Or translated from Russian, Bound by the Sky. And I await the response, because I didn't know what this was. Okay, we definitely have some weebs up in this bitch. Yeah. Raise your beers, boys. We're going in. She talks about it for a good hour. About her feelings, her unrealized dreams. Despite never talking about the context of the anime, I told her that I would definitely watch it at home so we could talk about it. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. We said goodbye near 8:45, and at home I decided to watch the anime of what I now considered my future waifu. And I must tell you, Preacher, I was distraught. It was the most fucked up anime I'd ever seen. All right, so let's sum this up. For those of you who've not seen it, including myself, Bound by the Sky. Here's the Wikipedia synopsis for you. The anime is about a brother and sister who come back to their old town where they lived. Her brother becomes friends with every girl he was friends with growing up with. Then he bangs them all one by one, while his sister falls in love with him and jerks off, thinking about her brother. In the end, he finds out about it, they bang, and decide that they're going to go into the world with their new forbidden love. I remember it to this day. Now, I don't know much about hentai. But, I mean, from what you guys tell me, that's like a normal one, right? Or is that like on the fringes? I don't really know. Not a fan myself. But here we go. The picture of this cute, innocent girl, Lunacia, was broken. But, what I thought in that moment, the most beautiful girl in my life watches anime about incest, fantasizes about it, and I, and let's not forget, I'm a 19-year-old virgin. There was only one correct choice for me, and that is to continue down this road. I mean, you know, if I was still a virgin at 19, maybe. maybe. I mean, it's like, well, what are you going to do? Like, there's still a chance, right? I mean, it's like, there's still sex, so what am I going to do? Say no? Like an idiot? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. My biggest problem was, though, that it was so specifically about incest. That was my issue. It's all our issues. It is. It's all our issues. If I'm being honest with you. Every one of us listening to this right now, that is our issue as well. That's not weird. And it wasn't just regular sex between a man and a woman. It was really bothering me. So I made a stupid decision that I would never do today, but it seemed reasonable to me at the time. I was going to ask the woman directly. We arranged the date the next day in the centre of the city. At first, we talked about the regular stuff, you know, the huge. And then the conversation came up. I have seen Yosuga no Sora. Oh, Did you like it? Kinda. I lied. But doesn't the incest bother you? I asked. What will her reply be? It's a good question for everybody, right? You see, I've known about sex since I was very young. And I always dreamt about it. I've had weird things in my mind for a long time. I thought having a brother would help me with it. At this point, she went really silent for a while. But I've never had a brother. So it's never helped me like I thought it would. I don't know where we are now, right? Like, you know what's really going to fix my sex problems? If I had a brother, though, like, I mean, they do it in that cartoon, right? So maybe that would be a thing. I don't know. I just feel like if I had a brother, everything would be fine. But it's not. Never? I asked. She went silent again. Never. Perfect, I thought. And this is gross, by the way. I know the incest stuff is gross, but this line is fucking gross. I was so happy she was untouched fruit. Hey, girl. I hear you're untouched fruit. Is that right? Is that right? Are you untouched fruit? How can you not love it? She's untouched fruit. Fuck yeah, boys. Untouched fruit. Jesus Christ. I know, right? Oh, man. Your toe should have snapped by now. Your toe should have snapped. But I could tell she was desperately horny. Like, I could tell. Oh, well, hang on. Let me read the full line. I can't let this pass. I was so excited that she was untouched fruit, waiting to be touched, but desperately crying to be corrupted by sexual energy. I mean, who's not pregnant after hearing that, right? Who's not pregnant? We walked silent for some time and then resumed a conversation. We were talking about some general stuff, and at some point I grabbed her hand. It seemed to me that she liked it, and we were now walking as a couple. We were walking towards her house along the railroad. I made a brave move. We're going in, boys. I said that I wanted to hug her. Whoa, back off, rapey. What the fuck? When she was moving closer for the hug, I kissed her on the lips. This made her very angry. She threw my hand and ran away. Bummer. I was stunned and didn't move. What should I do? I yelled at her. That's good. If a girl's running away from you, start yelling. Yeah? It was in Super Seducer. Quality line never fails. If you kiss a girl and she starts sprinting away from you, right? Just start yelling at her. Yeah? Just uncontrollably, ideally. And that should get her back straight away. Like, if she doesn't turn around at that point, she's just fucked up. She stopped running. She came back. She took my hand, and we carried on walking. She was bright red. I didn't know what to say, so I asked, did I do something wrong? Are you ready? Are you ready, girls? Romance. No. It's just, that was my first kiss. Oh, hey, come on. Your heart's got to be fluttering a little bit. A little bit of a flutter. Come on now. That's good. That's all good. Success. Perfect. Now she's definitely going to be mine. Now I need to make sure that no other men go for her, I thought. We almost got to her place where I kissed her again. Her reaction was better this time. She didn't run, and she... Great. She didn't run away. She even hugged me during the process. Do you want to be a couple officially? I asked. I was nervous. I'd never been more than a friend to a girl. Of course, you silly boy. We're in! We've scored. I was happy. My first girl with an untouched flower. Drink for untouched flower. An untouched flower, eh? And I could not wish for more. When I came home, I had two things to do. Right? Priorities now, lads. Priorities. First, develop a background for my character, right? Priority number one. From that moment, I had the alter ego of... Oh, who's going to be our man? Who's going to be our hit? Fornu. It's our boy Fornu. I had the alter ego of Fornu-kun, who was an ex-student at MIT and left his studying in fourth year. He found himself a job in a library of the university where he had a chance to read an entire collection of books. Fornu-chan, hunger of books only grew with time. And he started to steal books from local libraries and created a collection all for himself. He started to learn new languages like German, Hindi, Sui, English, Italian, Arabic, Chinese. I didn't include Japanese on purpose because I knew I would be asked about it. And moved to different countries to steal rare books for himself. He was starving for knowledge and robbed the house of Stephen Hawking's rare examples of books. The police had found Fornu-chan's library and deported him from the USA, and now Fornu-chan lives in the Ukraine, where his hunger for knowledge is only being accumulated, but being fully controlled. Good God, man. An unstoppable thirst for knowledge. That's a superpower in my book. That is a superpower. Second, I needed to fuck Jurasko from the relationship with Lunacia. I started playing games that Lunacia liked. It was Dota 2, League of Legends. I wasn't even a fan of MOBAs, since to my time these games are stupid, but I had to play them, so she would spend more time with me. I made a few attempts to play them solo, but I had enough of grinding mobs in WoW. But playing in party will make it better, I thought. After talking for hours on the phone with Lunacia, I mentioned that I started playing Dota and League. She was surprised and immediately proposed to play. My boy Jurasko was offline. It was the perfect in. Our game didn't go well, though. I fed and fed and fed the opponents. I died to mobs when I was asked to jungle. She was emotional and called me a fucking noob after the game. Followed by an immediate apology and a promise of 1,000 kisses. I said we should play WoW or StarCraft, but she didn't want to lose her friends in their MOBAs, so the field was not to be occupied by me. I tried learning Japanese as well to make her more comfortable. But Japanese seems stupid to me. It has a normal version of sentences, a polite one, 2 alphabets, and neither of them have the letter L in it. It seems fucking dumb. So I could not learn Japanese for her. The day before the next roleplay meeting, I met Jurasko again. And I asked him about the connection between him and Lunacia. We're just buds, he said. That was weird to me because he once said, and I quote Jurasko, "The friendship between man and woman is temporary. At some point of this friendship, one of two would fall in love or would like to have sex with the other. And for this particular reason, the friendship ends." Deep, Jurasko. That's some anime shit right there. Lunacia is sexy. And they are spending some time together each week. We are bound only by the club. And the Nihongo. Oh, Japanese language in Japanese. He added. Oh my God. Okay. This is Jurasko. We are bound by only the club and Nihongo. He added. Besides, I'm dating. Who did we pick as the other girl? Who was it? Narvex. I'm dating Narvex. This was a relief to me. I came home, talked with Lunacia, and prepared myself for some RP. Before the meeting, Cloggy told me to gather all the members of the family to tell them about my journey and the background of my character. It should sound like a homecoming story where you have finally returned to the family, Cloggy told me. I asked my love to help me in gathering all the members for the introduction. She agreed. I dressed properly as a librarian with big glasses and a book, The Tale of Genji, which Lunacia gave me. I also took some Italian sweets which will be rewarded in a game I had designed. In the story, I bought those sweets myself. But the reality, lads, my aunt had sent them to me from Rome. Again, I had to come a little bit later on purpose, knocked on the door. Hello, hello, Farnu-kun. She gave me a hug. My jeans saved me from revealing my boner. Hello, is it good to come back home, I said. I came in a room, hugged everyone and waited for my little sister Luna-chan to gather people. When everyone was in the room, I started my tale about studying for MIT, my job in the library, my heroic adventures of gaining more knowledge and wisdom. It took 30 minutes to tell my story. However, this turned out to be a massive fuck-up. When I looked at their faces, the expression was, "What the fuck are you talking about?" At that moment, I expected everything. Laughter, insults, or even a kick-out. But it came to this. So you know German? Cloggy asked. Yes, I answered. He then spoke to me in German. I didn't know what he was talking about. So I tried to play it cool. I went, nicked. It was at this moment I knew I'd fucked up. I was so overwhelmed with an idea about how cool my awesome story was that I didn't even Google what departments MIT has. I didn't even think about the possibility of my story being real. So you've studied at MIT? The question came from Narvex. I failed again. Since MIT is a technological institute and I was studying Ukrainian philosophy, I had no answer on this question. However, I assumed that no one from the people present knows what subjects MIT had. So I said, philosophy. Oh no, philology. Philology. So when was the English language developed? Another question. But this time my answer sounded confident. 2nd century. This was a lie. Narvex, you fucking grass, Narvex. Narvex took out her phone and Googled, that's not roleplay. That's not roleplay. Liar. She took out her phone and Googled it. After several seconds, she showed the answer to everyone. Cloggy stood up. You are not our brother, Farnu-kun. It was a mistake to bring a stranger into our house. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Failed his trial. Man's failed his trial. What a disaster. What a disaster. Man's failed his trial. Before leaving, I put all my sweets down and moved to the exit. Narvex-chan opened the door. But Luna-kun... no, Drasko-kun stopped me for a moment. Excuse me, he said. Can you give me this book? Yes, and I gave him the Tale of Genji. I thought he just wanted to look at it, but he just said, thanks. I moved back into the room and took my book off me. The door was closed after I left. Going down the stairs, I heard the door opened again. Luna followed me, kissed me and whispered, "You're still my hero," and went back to the party. That made me a little bit happy after my total failure. She was still my girl. I'm not going to lie to you, chat and to Preacher. I cried at home for failing my trial. I was ashamed. I was ashamed because of my stupidity, and I truly deserved it, and I could no longer be a member of Anime Club. Denied Anime Club. Oh my god. In the evening, I received a message from Cloggy. He said that making that kind of story was a really bad idea. He told me I had another chance in the club, but I will never be invited to a roleplay meeting again. He also informed me that cosplay meeting in 2 weeks and said I should prepare a cosplay costume and roleplay as my favorite anime hero. This time, I will not fail, I thought. I got a 5-hour call from Lunacia. She was so sorry for me, and she tried to bring me back to the meeting. I told her about Cloggy's message, and I thought it was fair, but I was happy that she was on my side. She also invited me to double date with her friend and her boyfriend. I thought it was a good idea to relax and forget about failing at the roleplay. I was a bit nervous going on the double date, but seeing my girl gave me relaxation. Her friend's boyfriend was a douche, and I haven't spoken with him again. I was informed that Luna will go to her friends to stay for the night, so we can party all night long. We went to a cafe, cinema, other places. Her boyfriend left us near the evening. Before leaving, he said this was... he threatened me with his fist near my chin, saying that I should not touch his girlfriend. It was bizarre because he knew I was in love with Luna. We came to her friend's place, played some board games and stuff, and she said we should all stay. And I thought, finally, a night with my girl. Her friend left us alone and went for a sleep. Lunacia wore pajamas. I asked her if I should stay in a t-shirt. She said it was okay if I just kept my underpants on. Oh, shit. We lay on the sofa. Started kissing. It was late. It was fully dark. I was so relaxed I didn't realise that my boner was poking her leg. When her leg touched it, she was a little surprised. "What's that?" she jokingly asked. I was shy. I tried to manoeuvre it. But heard a whisper. "Can I touch it?" The blood from my entire body moved to my penis. My erection was strong, very strong. She touched it with her hands, over the underpants, of course. She squeezed it, touched it. She said, "Take off the underpants." I felt like a pioneer and I did as I was asked. She started messing around with it. I felt bold and I asked her if I could touch her boob. Is this all the consent stuff? May I touch the breast? Are we good to go? Just checking. You are playing with my exposed penis, but I just need to know for sure. Like, I don't know. Is this a sexual moment? I'm not entirely clear. Let's go in. She took off her pajama top and told me to do whatever I want. I touched her boobies, her bum. I bit her ear and licked it because I had seen that in anime. Nice. Nice. Then she said it. "Can you play with your little brother in your mouth?" I'm going to need to go. I'm done. I'm done. I wasn't sure if this was roleplay, but she did tell me that she would only give a blowjob to her husband. But I can do this. She crawled on me. She rubbed my thing on her thing. And then she grabbed it and she sat on me. "No!" I said. I wanted this so much. So much. But we need a rubber. My man! No, wait. At this point, she said a phrase to this day that remains a standard for me in choosing girls. Guys, warning. My pregnancy is only my problem. No. And she started grinding on me. No, run. Run for your life. My first time, I thought, her first time, our first time, it was a beautiful moment. She was on me the entire time. It was amazing. She did keep whispering me nasty stuff, though. Kept calling me brother. But at that moment, I didn't care. He's stuck, man. He's in. Oh, no. She kept calling me brother. At that moment, I didn't care. When we finished, she was tired. I was tired. It was sweaty. I couldn't help it, and I had to ask her if she came. Oh, my God. Just to double check. I need to know. It's important. She told me that she had 3 orgasms. What do you think, girls? What do you think? Yeah? Easy game, right, boys? Easy game. 3. Boom! Nailed it. Nailed it. Lies. Fucking lies. Nope. Nope. I was so happy, I bet you were, even though I did nothing. I hadn't ever seen a woman orgasm live, so I believed her and we fell asleep. Oh, the innocence. The pure innocence. I love this guy. Oh, I'm 3? I didn't even see 1. You did it 3 times? Man, these movies been lying to me, dude. We were awoken by a friend. She told us her parents were coming home and I should leave. So I grabbed my stuff, kissed Luna and left. The rest of the day, I thought about that first time. We talked about it on the phone. She told me that she wanted more. The best girl I'd ever had, but I couldn't remain still. I wanted to celebrate. So I called Jarasco to tell him about it. I did it, I said. Did what? He didn't know what I was talking about. I had sex with Luna. And? He said. My victory didn't seem to bother him. We talked about regular stuff and the cosplay meeting. In the end, I asked him about the book he took from me. He told me that's his book. It bothered me more than a lot. I wanted to talk to Luna about it, but I had news to deal with. She had a meeting with her parents 2 days before the cosplay meeting. I prepared myself to act like a gentleman and be nice and kind. I even brought presents for all of them. They seemed to like me and wished us to love each other to the death. The next day they left the city. Her house was ours. She asked me to bring my cosplay costume so she can ensure I will not fail again. My costume was simple. White t-shirt, black pants. I was cosplaying as Elle from Death Note. Luna didn't like it. My hair was originally brown, but Elle had black hair, so she spray painted my hair. She told me that I shouldn't wear shoes the entire day, such as my character. Hold on. I'm very aware of the time, but we can't stop this story. Elle from Death Note. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Well, you can Google that. It's just a man with no shoes. It was really painful, but people admired it. My girl cosplayed as the sister from Yosuga no Sora. It was a nice evening. We played some games, watched anime, and did some roleplay. When we got back to her house, though, she said I had something for you. What is it, I wondered. She bought a Snow White wig for me and a new t-shirt. Wear that, she said. From now on, you are Hero. The main character from Yosuga no Sora. Sit here, she added, showing at a chair. When you hear moaning, come to my room. This is weird, I thought, but I agreed. She went in the next room and closed the door. I was sitting for 5 minutes when I heard the moaning. I came to the room and saw her half naked, jerking off, whispering brother to herself. I knew what it was. It was a scene from Yosuga no Sora, where a brother finds her sister being in love with him. Brother, she yelled when she saw me. I love you. Please be with me all the time. I'm yours till the end. Well, I did it, but I was starting to get a little annoyed. I was having sex, but she kept calling me brother. At the beginning, to be part of the roleplay, I started calling her sister. We even made other people think we're brother and sister out in the open world. For example, we would order a taxi. I came and asked the driver to wait for my sister. When she came, we were referring to each other as brother and sister to each other, and then started kissing and licking each other and talking about sex. It was very exciting. However, I was getting increasingly uncomfortable. She started calling me brother while doing regular stuff. She started never referring to me by my actual name. She would never say things like honey, darling, sweetheart, etc. She would only ever call me brother. Soon she started demanding that I call her little sister. On regular basics. She was angry that I wasn't little sister in my phone. God. After several weeks of constant mind grinding, I decided to tell her that I was done. I had started to get used to the sex, and it was just becoming very weird. I told her I wanted to go on a break. Why, brother? Was your little... Oh, why, brother? Said Luna. Your little sister was a bad girl? She asked. No, Luna. My little sister, she yelled at me. Luna, I yelled back. It's weird. I can't handle it anymore. Why is Jarasco's book at your house? I refuse to talk to you like that, brother. I need a break. I can't handle it anymore. I'll just call you. I'm going, you're a fool. You'll soon come to your sister begging to take you back, but neither I or the kid will take you back. I didn't really hear the words until afterwards, but I thought, is she pregnant? Am I a father? No. I banged on the door and asked, are you pregnant? That is my business, brother, and you'll never see the kid. I had a panic attack. Am I a daddy? I had to go to Jarasco. What's up? He asked. Luna, I started. She was my first girl, and I was first for her. And I went on telling him the whole story. He laughed his ass off for a good 10 minutes. First off, he said, you're a fucking idiot. Did you not watch the anime she showed you? Yes, I answered. And that wasn't a red flag about this girl. Secondly, she's been with everybody at the club. Eventually, she'll ask you to be a husband, and then you get a blowjob. Oh, the story makes sense. She also called you brother and stuff? Yeah, that's what she's into. But, you know, she's really weird. Did you not notice? Just fuck her off, Jarasco said. She does the whole kid thing, and then she becomes husband. She said it's a whole roleplay story that she does. And trust me, she may be your first, but she won't be your last. Well, I had some relief. But he said, honestly, you did miss out. She's really good at giving head. But it is really weird calling her sister all the time. Fuck, I thought. I was even thinking about crawling back to her after this conversation just to get a beach. But I couldn't handle it. I called her while Jarasco was in the room. It's over, I said. Fuck you. Luna didn't show up to Anime Club for 2 weeks. But when she did, she just continued her roleplay story and moved on with herself. Not even bothered about what we've been through. That is my story. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe I'll tell you another later. Well, there you go. There you go. I mean, could I take us on a more interesting road? I don't think so. I think that nailed it pretty much. I think we got there, right, boys? I think we got there. Right, hold on. Is it happening now? Ooh, okay. Nope, wrong one.